Hello and welcome to the John Ark Show. Today's episode is called Wealth Portability. Before we begin, I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on the notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Now, let's get started. Due to all the challenges people are now seeing in the stock market and in other investments, they're getting very concerned. They're concerned that if things get dramatically worse, then their investments will become permanently anchored to wherever they reside now, or they will just become illiquid. They see that their local and federal authorities are going out of their way to make things more restrictive, and so they're worried about this lack of wealth portability. If I had to relocate quickly, then how liquid or transportable would my wealth be, they're asking themselves. There's a growing population of people out there that are no longer just looking at the return on their investment. They're also very concerned about how portable their investments are. They're evaluating their portfolios and looking at each asset they have, and they're asking themselves if they had a day or two to unload their assets, could they do so? If they wanted to physically relocate their assets or property, could they do that relatively easily? Students of history have seen how during World War II, the only people who were able to take all their wealth and relocate out of Europe during wartime and move elsewhere are those who had prepared in advance by converting their wealth to gold or diamonds. That's because one of the greatest benefits of gold and diamonds are its portability. Great wealth is worthless if you can't take it with you and relocate with it in an emergency. And that's what these people did. They took it with them. So, what kind of portability are people focusing on these days? One of the most popular forms of portable wealth is Bitcoin. Now, we're not advising anyone to convert all their assets to Bitcoin because its wild price swings are scaring people. I mean, those price movements are just getting wider and wider. But a lot of people are converting 1 to 5% of their assets to Bitcoin just in case the economy goes crazy. Bitcoin can definitely be portable. Another very popular option is gold or diamonds. Their prices aren't swinging very wildly, but they do provide a relatively portable form of wealth that you can grab and relocate with if you need to. Another form of portable wealth that people are investing in are exotic cars or vintage vehicles. People are spending anywhere from $500,000 to $2 million for exotic cars or vintage vehicles, and then they store them. If they need to, they can simply drive them somewhere else or have them shipped by a company to relocate those vehicles to a new address. Next, we're going to tell you about a very popular form of portable wealth that the ultra wealthy just love. It's called art. There are lots of super wealthy people who purchase very expensive art, high-end art, and then they store it or relocate it. There are some people who believe that high-end art is now one form of money laundering, a very popular form of laundering and asset conversion. The art world typically accommodates those that want to anonymously buy high-dollar paintings by allowing cash transactions. Those two accommodations alone make it possible to move vast amounts of money in secretive ways. The legitimate art market is itself enormous, estimated to be at $67 billion with a B at the end of 2018. The underground art market, which includes thefts, fakes, illegal imports, and organized looting, may bring in as much as $6 billion annually. The portion of that is attributed to money laundering and other financial crimes is in the $3 to $6 billion range. Another new portable form of wealth is intellectual property. People who own it and who want to move their intellectual property elsewhere can very easily do so by physically or electronically relocating the ownership documents for that IP to another country or to another jurisdiction. If you own the rights to some valuable intellectual property and you want that wealth relocated, it's extremely easy to do so. You can simply relocate the ownership documents elsewhere. It's as simple as that. If you own the multi-billion-dollar intellectual property rights to a new computer chip or a new pharmaceutical, then moving those rights is very, very easy. The authorities at the airport may ask you how much money you have on you, but I suspect they will never ask you if you're transporting any intellectual property rights. Thank you for watching. I want to encourage you to subscribe to our channel for free. You can also like, comment, and follow us. We're going to have a lot of great celebrity interviews coming up, so make sure to click on that notification bell so you can be notified every time we upload a new episode. Also, we ask that you post a link to today's show on all your social media to help spread the word. Thank you, and we shall talk to you soon. Bye-bye.